We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with COSM stock, Cosmos Holdings Inc. doing a full transition here after the split from the dip area into the rip area. And it was not the only stock experiencing volatility. The overall market did as well. And our SPY bot at 10:10 a.m. sent out a bear indicator. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see popping up there on the screen on the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So this is a pretty explosive move here. Now, based off of pre-split numbers, it still hasn't reached $1, but it's getting right back up to the highs here that it hit of 85 to 88 cents. And we need to talk about what's going on here within the charts. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of our growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bear indicator at 9:40 a.m. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see popping up there on the screen on the options chain, it went much higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with COSM stock doing a complete transition from the rip area yesterday into the dip area in the aftermarket hours and in today's pre-market, and today going from a full dip area into a rip area. And those of you coming across the channel for the first time, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the rips to the dips and the dips to the rips to see where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with COSM stock, Cosmos Holdings Inc. going from the dip to the rip area, as I stated earlier, and also these inflows crossing over here in the pre-market and exponentially going higher here to some of the highest inflows that we've seen in a long time. So far at highs here of 18.74, and it got a bull indicator here at around $3. Now, when you zoom out and we go back to the history of the chart, this is one of the highest levels that we've seen since way back here in June when it hit 30 of inflows, and also here of 55 in April, guys. Is it guaranteed to reach those levels? No, but something to not overlook and watch carefully. And some are speculating that this is the squeeze forming or developing, or it's happening right before our eyes. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below, and this is not financial advice, just my perspective and opinion alone, that the higher this goes, the riskier it could get, because it did a split. The whole entire float shrunk, right? And the shorts are seeming to force themselves here to have to cover. But in all of this push up, there's also been some hiccups today, and I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below if your platforms were having these hiccups. But I've seen that Thinkorswim and Robinhood, and I believe even E-Trade, were having issues, right? Don't quote me on that. This is what I've seen, having issues with the sell button, which is very interesting. I don't know why that was happening. And here it is, taking off. Have you been able to sell? I look forward to seeing those thoughts down below. And where is it that you see this going, right? Do you think this could go higher, or it's just the beginning of the end, right? That this is as high as it's going to go. Now, pre-split levels, it's around that 80 cent area just because the charts show us here. This was the 85 rejections, and then also the peak here was 88, and it's reached almost towards 90 cents here when it went to 23.96. And based off the split numbers here, for every 25 shares, investors that were holding before the split, now after the split, received 1 share. So for this to reach $1, hypothetically speaking, it needs to go over 25. It's been fighting there between 20 and 25, but it hasn't reached it yet, right? The highest that it's reached is 23 and some change. Now, here we are with it pulling upwards, and everybody's now excited what to expect going into Monday. So these inflows will be crucial going into Monday and next week. And when you zoom out to larger time frames here on the 1 hour, same thing. It's around that 18 mark. And in the history of the chart, this is some of the highest levels that we've reached. It's reached up here to 22, 23, and then highs up here 48, 47. So that's when it ran from $23 to 71. This is post-split. Those were other numbers pre-split. And then from 11 all the way up here to 39. So it is trying to hold itself up, but if it rejects big time around this area and it doesn't find support to go ahead and start that staircase effect to go to the next leg up, that's another rejection here at these key levels. And now the stock at these levels pre-split is higher than the prices that the CEO bought at, which is very interesting as well. Look at it coming up here on the screen. He bought at 12 cents, he bought at 62 cents, and here we are near that 80, 70 cent range up here at the 20s to $24 range, right? Based off the history of the chart as where we were at here at 85, that double rejection, and the peak was 88 cents. And if you just go ahead and divide these numbers by 25, you'll get your numbers. So super important here for it to have some strength here in the bigger picture. And then also what I would watch is for this bull indicator to not get canceled, the strength to continue here, and the first support is $20, right? We're right now below $19 here at $19.37. So $20 is a critical support to watch if it could try to get itself back up above it. Now, if it stays below it, the next support that I'm watching below that is $15, guys. $15 and then $12. And to the upside, I'll be watching if this could break back above $24, which it rejected slightly close to it at 23 and some change, and then above 24, the next resistance would be $25 to $27 range. Those are some key levels here to the upside and downside. I'm going to be watching these inflows closely. If they can continue to hold up, they may slow down or pull back a little bit, but if it could stay above the midpoint here on multiple time frames and bounce back up, that'll be crucial there. That's what I would watch. And on the 15-minute, you could see it already slowing down a bit. And on the 5-minute here, you could see it already turning around, right? But we want to see multiple time frames holding themselves up here with these inflows above. On the 5-minute, it got a bull indicator way back here at $1.61. And then here on the 15-minute, you could see how it got it here around $2.80. And it also double bottomed there and it started to bounce up. It found support right around that same area. And the inflows had crossed and stayed above all day. It was a lot of strength there. Now in the after hours though, this is falling back pretty quickly here. That's why I'm showing you guys the smaller time frames. Within the volatility, the 5-minute is turning red. The 15-minute is slowing down, and the 30-minute is still up there, but it may start to sit sideways or have a slight pullback going into Monday. But as long as these time frames stay above the midpoint, that's going to be crucial and critical, guys. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.